DJDUBL.
Yeah, I don't even want you to review my album anyway. I didn't ask you to review it. Like, you know them ones, if you think man's such a savage and an animal and that, get someone else to do it. Like, you know them ones.
This is a topic that you've probably not spoken about too much before. Little beef situation you had. So, we're going to get into it. We have to get into it. It's DJDUBL here, and today, bang on time, at the time that we planned for this interview to kick off, someone that I say is probably one of the most passionate artists in grime right now. Cadet's in the building!
Yo, what's happening, man?
I'm all right, bro. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, man. Thank you so much for having me, man.
When I say your name, I feel the urge to say it twice.
Yeah,
like, Cadet! But I don't say it quite as well as you. How did you come up with the adlib, yeah?
You know what's mad? Back in the day, yeah, there was a song, yeah. Me, Krept, and Reds, like the group, the little gypsy group here. Mm-hmm. And the theme of the song was to say your name twice, innit? So
right.
Reds was like, it's Reds, sometimes and then Krept was like, it's Krept. Con was like, it's Con. And I was like, it's Cadet. And man just stuck the longest.
Yeah.
And then everyone just knew me for that bar. Now I'm just Cadet.
That's it. That's the tag.
Now I run with it. Now it's my name, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It works though.
It works with the crowds as well, man. I remember the Stormzy show in Brighton.
Yeah.
It was crazy, bruv. It's mad.
They like it.
A lot of people saying 2017 is the year of the Cadet.
Yeah, well, they're not wrong still. They shouldn't be wrong anyway.
Do you feel like, is it pressure when you got... Because I feel like the conversations I've been having with people about you, it's industry talk, like, and they're like, yeah, this guy is going to be doing bits next year.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Do you feel under pressure in any way to deliver what people are waiting for?
Not at all, man, because I haven't got this far trying to deliver what they want. Like, it's been about my work rate, putting out the quality that I think is quality. There's no pressure to do so, innit? Do you know what I mean? As long as I have the right mind frame and I have the team around me to help guide me as well, I don't find no pressure at all, man.
Just making the music you want to make.
That's all that matters, bro, man. That's all that matters.
It's resonating.
That's all that matters.
You're obviously from South London.
Yeah.
And the last couple years of this whole like grime resurgence and the way that UK rap as well has just come up the last couple years. A lot of noise is coming from South London. Like a lot of people from South London. What is it about the area, do you think, that's just breeding so much success?
I think we have stories to tell, man. Like we have real stories to tell. Like I think I don't know. I feel like I don't know, man. We just all support each other. But I think the South side we definitely have a story to tell. There's a realness in South that I don't think you get anywhere else, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Actually, you saying the support, that does make sense. Like I feel, although I mean up in North you've got Skepta and all the North artists do support. They support their own community as well as others, but I feel actually, like South London's probably been,
if you're from South,
supporting itself.
Yeah, I rock with you.
Other artists supporting
themselves. If you're from a pagan side, but you're cool, I can rock with you as long as it's music.
The pagan side.
Yeah, if you're from a side I don't really mess with, but if we're on the same, if I can help get you out of the hood, of course, do you know what I mean? Or if I can help put you on a positive path and that's
that's true, man. That's true. When did you first record a record?
First time I recorded something. Oh, I remember the studio and everything, you know. The first time I recorded, that's a sick question. I had that question before. I was in school, bro. Probably about, I don't know, like year 8 maybe. Year 8, year 9. I can't remember, bro. No, it was even before that. There was like some youth center that was doing like a song, and they put all the artists together, like all the rappers. Oh, you do music here, you rap here, and then we rapped on a song. I must have been about, what, like 14, I reckon? 14, 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have been. I remember that still. The song was called What's Wrong in the World Today.
Do you remember your bars?
No idea, bro. No idea. But I think the next one I recorded was one gang thing I done. Convenience from the gang shoes. And I was talking mad crud, like
one extreme to the other, yeah.
Yeah, proper. What's wrong with the world today? And then the next tune was being what's wrong with the world today. Like it was mad still. Yeah.
This, like, it feels like this time around, because I mean you've been in and out of music. I mean that's something that's clear if you see from your Gypset days and as you've been coming up, it's been in and out. You drop something and then you disappear and then you come back. It feels like you're here to stay.
Yeah, 100%.
And it feels like you've come back this time and you're like, right now we're in. It's Cadet time. Like, what was the catalyst for that? Why Why have you decided this time around? What made you think?
I got bored of life. Like,
bored of life?
Yeah, man. Like I've had every kind of job there is in it. From what I thought would be an amazing job to a job that I should be in only for a couple of months, and then it turned into like a year or so.
Right.
Everything from being an estate agent to having my own business that I didn't really enjoy, to being a will. I used to write wills for people. Like I've done everything.
Okay.
Like
right.
Everything. And the one thing I kept coming back to was music. And I got to the stage where I said, bro, if I'm not gonna have a happy life, there's no point in living. Like how I see it. Like I got bored of life. I got bored of going to work for a guy that I'm never gonna meet. Like getting paid what they think I should be paid.
Yeah.
Even if they're wrong, just getting paid and not actually being in control of my life. Innit? What killed me one time is that I was calling in sick. I wasn't actually sick. I was lying when I was sick. Yeah. But the fact that I had to prove to someone, I had to
get that doctor's note in.
I'm sick. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And you're the man who you get sick like I get sick. You fall in love like I fall in love. You go toilet like I go toilet. You're no better than me. Like you haven't got wings on your back. You're no better than me. Mm-hmm. But I got to prove to you that I'm actually ill. So imagine when I'm actually ill. Then what? Like I got to prove to you. You got to come link me and I got a cough in your face. Like so, it's like I didn't get that. I could not fathom why I've got to prove to you, and you're no better than me. Do you know what I'm saying? So I said, forget this. I need to be where he is. Or I need to be in control of my life. It needs to be like, if I need 100 grand by next week, it's down to me if I'm going to make that. Whether on how hard I work. Not I've got to beg someone for more hours.
Yeah.
I'm willing to work harder. It should be about me just being in control of my life. And I said, music is the only thing I love. So it's the only thing I can do. Work really hard at. Really 24 hours, not just a shift. And not feel like I'm working. So I had to go for it.
Yeah, they say if you're doing something you love, you don't have to work a day in your life.
Yeah,
That's how I feel, man. It really is. Another noticeable change with you this time around is the content. Mm-hmm. The stuff you're talking about and the way you're talking about it. Like, this is real emotive, like, relatable music. Do you know what I mean? So what made you change that this time around and come with stuff that's...
It was Jamal Edwards, you know?
Jamal? Yeah,
so I done... I had bars. I had one freestyle that was on like OSM, like just a grime freestyle. And in the middle of the grime freestyle, I had a bar where it goes, working William Hill, brother, yes. Because this is when I was working in William Hill, yeah. It says, thing that reflects on the piece that I get. You see my VVS ring or shine when I put on your football bet, or just some crud I was talking about, having diamond teeth and just talking mad crud and that, yeah.
Yeah.
But all the other stuff was about beef, yeah. And I haven't actively been in beef. Like I was talking in ages, innit?
Right.
Get me? But it was just bars. It's just the only way man knew how to rap, to be fair, innit? Mm-hmm. So I spat that freestyle for Jamal. Jamal was like, yeah, this is sick. It's going to go up on the channel in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks came and the video never came out after. But the bars that I had, I took it down from another channel to put it up on his channel, innit?
Right.
Because when Jamal said, just go, you go, innit? Like,
yeah, straight.
So I took that video down. Jamal said 2 weeks. I was like, okay, cool. 2 weeks come, no video drops. Now I've got no video out because I took that one down and this one ain't out yet. Another 2 weeks, another 2 weeks, another 2 weeks. About 2 months go by, yeah. Mm-hmm. I sent him on long text like, bro, you can't take me for an idiot, yeah? Mad, take me for a clown. You think I'm a clown? Like I'm long baby mother text. You get me like, brother, you're mad, like, brother, like, you're gonna upset me. Like, I took my video down and that, like, it's been months now.
Yeah.
He hit me back like, what did he say? Yeah, no, the song was sick. But I feel like it's not truthful. He's like, I'm not saying you're not on this stuff. I'm saying if you got put in this situation, you probably would do the stuff you're talking about. But I don't feel like it's what you're living right now, innit? And then he said, I want you to make bars like that William Hill part. That William Hill part seemed so true to me. I said, okay, cool. I said, I'm gonna talk about some real stuff then. He was like, yeah. I was like, I'm not even gonna talk about you airing me, innit? And then he said, yeah. Then the next freestyle I done, which was my warm-up session, I talk about everything. About being Blaine, between Blaine and Cadet. Difference about when I grew up and having a metal bone in my arm, like all these little things get me about me and that. And that hit home. Like I never had a response like I did with that one. And people loved my angle. So I thought, and I felt like a release as well. Talking up like real honest stuff. Like it felt like a proper release.
Yeah.
And it was new to me, man. So I got to thank Jamal Edwards for the way I'm rapping now.
Big up Jamal. He knows his stuff, man. He definitely knows the industry, innit?
Yeah.
The one way for me that you really impacted back was with the Slut freestyle. Yeah. Which then turned into a song.
Yeah.
Like with that song, I mean, that was such a raw record, especially as like a re-entry for Cadet.
Yeah.
Was you ever concerned about like putting the females off for good, because it could have gone either way, that song, really.
That's the way I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be, especially because I say the females' actual names in there, innit? Like the real names.
So that's the real names.
Yeah, like Sharice and Tara and that's the real names in it. You get me?
Right.
And it's real situations about girls being pregnant and that, so it's real.
Didn't even change their names. Bro.
Nah, you can't, because if you're part of my life, you're part of my life, innit? It's whatever.
Right.
I thought I was gonna lose them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I thought, but I said, you know what? This is my truth, innit? People that are gonna rock with me are gonna rock with me either way, man. Like, it's either you think I'm hard or you think I'm just chatting mad crap. And I said, forget it, I'm gonna do it and just put it out, bro. And it done well, man. I'm so grateful for the reception it got.
Yeah.
So grateful, man.
But I was surprisingly, the girls liked it, bro.
Yeah,
but I think it is the honesty, like, because you're kind of not condoning it, innit?
Yeah,
like,
and I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying be jazzy or be slut.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, well, like, I've been slut and it's fun in that area, but it's long as well. You get me? Like,
ain't the way.
it's not easy. Like.
I want to break down a lot of your music today, because there's so much of it, like, even when I was doing the research for this interview here, like, there's stuff that I didn't realise had come out and stuff that I was come across and listening to. I'm like, do you feel like you're underrated?
Yeah, look, fam, Underrated Legend is
well,
the
okay,
team.
yeah, there you go, yeah.
So the whole squad is called Underrated Legends, but then I don't mind, innit? I don't mind being underrated. It's like it's where the work ethic comes from. If I knock on the door and you open the door straight away, that's fine, innit? But I'm probably gonna appreciate it more if I knock on the door and you air me, and I work so hard I gotta kick the door off, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't worry about not being let in, because I'm gonna kick the door off eventually.
Yeah.
It's gonna come off. I'm gonna keep booting. It's gonna come off its hinges. I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you. So being underrated is still good, and that's whatever, man. But
Better
it's
than
down to
being
me.
overrated, huh?
Exactly. And it's down to me to prove to you why I'm rated. Do you get me? So
Yeah.
I'm just grateful I'm on your radar, man.
Stereotype was sick.
Thank you so
Like,
much, man.
proper sick. Most of, like, we're using Stereotype as the example. Most of the music you make, when it's relatable stuff, sounds like you've got a lot of regret. It's almost like it's a diary.
Yeah.
Is that how you treat your music when you write it?
Yeah, but it's like I went counselling for quite some time, yeah. And my dad is an ex-drug addict, yeah. And a lot of things about growing up and maturing is owning your. Can I swear on that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So it's like owning your fuck ups and that, innit? Do you know what I mean? So if you're a fuck up in one way, it's about owning that. So if I know I'm a liar, I just lie about everything. It's all good being a liar, but when you know you're a liar, then you know you can stop with the lying, innit? Do you know what I mean? Then, like, you can address it, innit? You can be like, right, I'm Cadet, I'm a liar. Let's move forward or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So I was a fuck up, innit? Like, I fucked up in bare situations, like, but I wasn't owning my fuck ups, innit? Do you know what I mean? That's what Stereotype was about. So I had bare regrets. I had bare regrets, but I wasn't comfortable with who I was as a person. Going counselling and maybe man comfortable. I know where I go wrong. Like, if for example you go to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting or a Drugs Anonymous meeting, the first thing they say is, "Hi, my name's blah blah. I'm an alcoholic or I'm a drug user." They accept their fuck up, so you can move forward. And it's the only way you're gonna actually. It applies to absolutely everything. If your room is a fucking mess, you're not gonna tidy it up
my room's
until
a
you
mess.
say, "Yo, this room is nasty. I've got to tidy up."
That's a good analogy. Yeah.
It's the same thing with everything. So it's about just owning your stuff, innit? And Stereotype was about me owning the stuff. So it's like I was saying, it's not about being a stereotype ain't a bad thing. Even hitting these negative stereotypes ain't a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you hit it and you do nothing about it. If you know, for example, a line in there was about me not checking for my little brother. If I know I'm not checking my little brother, okay, it's bad, but it's not horrible, innit? You can amend that. If you know you're not checking him and you do nothing about it, that's when you're the dickhead. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Stereotype, you could say I have a lot of regrets in that, but it's just about owning your shit. And I own my fuck ups.
So the mistakes are getting
you own it. Like, if I'm a dickhead, I'll tell a girl, listen, yo, there's no point in chatting to me right now. I'm just gonna try and beat you and bounce or whatever it is. It's about owning who you are, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it saves time, it saves effort, and it just makes you, I feel like it made me a better person.
Yeah, I rate that, man. What was the setting for the video? Because at first I wasn't sure if it was like a storyline video, because you're sat in like a cafe or a restaurant, and there's a whole gang of people around, almost like watching you. So I was waiting for maybe like some kind of storyline, but at the end they all just start clapping like it was a live session.
It was. So all that basically happened was my friend got a cafe. My friend, she opened up a dessert shop, and then we sent out an email. We've got a list of all our loyal fans, like a loyal supporters that the first ones to buy t-shirts or the first ones to buy tickets to a show. So we sent out emails specifically to them. So everybody there was like real supporters, like my core supporters.
Right.
So we wanted them to come down and I was going to spit the freestyle live for them. And that was it. And just recorded it and then it done well on Link Up. But it was literally for the core fans that really do put something into me, so it was me putting something back. For
Right.
them, you know what I mean?
Right, got you, man. You got there's an interesting line in there about talking to the police.
Yeah.
About I don't remember the exact lyric.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
remember.
quote it, but you know the one. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
about
yeah.
saying if you see something, then obviously like just the code is you can't talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
But then if that happened to you, you'd be
Yeah.
angry that no one said anything.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Do you think there's something that we need to change culturally and teach the young people that to get justice and to get these certain things that's not a bad thing? Like,
Yeah,
what's
no,
your stance on it?
Well, you got to pick a side, innit? It's either you're gonna be gangster, and then when you're gangster, when gangster things happen to you, you can't complain because
Right.
you're the big bad wolf.
Can't cry about no justice.
Yeah, it's either you're gonna be a wolf or you're gonna be a sheep. Do you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And there's negatives and there's in air quotations positive with being a wolf. The same way there's negatives and in air quotations positives about being a sheep as well, innit?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to pick a side. You can't be the one beating your gun and then complaining when shots are flying in your direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you are Mr. Nice Citizen, then by all means do the things which you think a nice citizen should do, innit? Do you know what I mean? If you do feel like telling the police or something, but you can't pick a side. You can't be the one doing injustice and then complaining that it's not fair. Do you know what I mean? You can't do that.
Yeah. So you're completely fine with everyone knowing everything about you, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
it
no, I'm cool
seems
with
like
that,
you just put the weaknesses out and
Like, I see me. Yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna be huge, innit? Like I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna be.
I believe that,
You're gonna
bro,
read
like-
books about me and shit.
Yeah.
So like how I see it, people like Bob Marley and that,
yeah.
people are so huge. Like there's people out there that can tell you he had chicken pox when he was 4. He had chicken pox when he was 6. Or Like they know his story, innit?
Yeah,
Because of how
yeah.
big he is. I'm gonna get that big, so I'm just gonna tell you from now. It don't make a difference to me. I'm gonna tell you everything about me, and that way, you're not only a supporter of my music, but you're a supporter of me, of
Yeah.
what I do. Now you're a fan of Cadet rather than I like that song, but I know nothing about the guy. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now when you can see my dad on the road, you can say, wow, like you're the guy that went through that journey, or thank you so much, or your son has done this, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, I put everything out there, man. Like to the point where I feel like I got nothing for myself to be honest with you. Yeah, I put everything out there, man.
Who's producing the beats for you?
Wonder.
Wonder.
He does everything.
Wonder. So
Wonder,
how do you
alien.
spell that? Because there's another. I know another Wonder.
It's
There's some good wonders out there.
WONDA.
Right. Okay.
It's Mr. Ones on like Snap on Insta and everything.
And he's making all of these beats.
everything. So like, I want to have a unit. Do you know what I mean? I want him to have credit because it's not only me in it. Because without the beats, I couldn't spit the way I was spitting. Like, before I heard his beats, I could never rap and open up the way I could open up. So he deserves as much attention as I deserve, as I get. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If not
definitely.
more, he's taking it out of me that I never knew I had in me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's a puppeteer in this thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I try to do everything with him. So
Yeah, yeah.
every credit that I get, he also gets as well. Do you know what I mean?
That's sick. I don't feel that producers get recognition enough. I mean,
they need it.
there's a couple of head ones in grime that
Yeah.
do, but there's a whole gang of them that
Like
don't.
everything I've done, from Slut to Stereotype to my first warm-up session to Letter to Krept, he's done everything. Like but I make sure that so when I make a power move, it affects him as well. Innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
both
yeah.
of our careers, isn't it? He doesn't need to be in the shadows. He can be in the shadows if he wants to be, but he needs to get some accolades for what he's done because I would be nothing without him. Do you know what I mean?
Do you listen to the beats first and then that provokes you to write a certain way about it?
Or I feel like I got something that I got something to say. I'd voice note him how I'm feeling, and he'd send a beat based around the emotion. Do you know what I mean?
Right, got you. Dope. The Letter to Krept, like you
Yeah.
just mentioned, like it's such a dope concept for a track. Now, obviously, now I've spoken to you and I know like certain things. I know the stuff in it's true, right?
Yeah,
so it's all
yeah.
true. Did Krept know that you were gonna do it?
Nah, so like I told him I had something to say to him,
Yeah.
and I was like, just like, watch what I'm gonna do, innit? Watch what I'm gonna do. And then I let him know I was writing it, but he didn't know what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And the first time he heard it was, I think it was on Link Up or my Vivo.
So when it dropped, so he probably wasn't even the first
That's
person
what
to
I'm
hear
saying.
it.
There was probably a fan somewhere
Yeah.
that heard how I felt about him before he did.
Yeah.
I'm sure you heard it straight away because he's probably getting atted. Like,
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, so and then he hit me trying to answer what I was saying in my letter, and he was like,
So what, he called you or
yeah, he
texted
called
you?
me, trying
Right,
to
right,
answer.
right.
But I didn't know that she cheated or I didn't know.
Yeah.
He was like, no, in fact, forget. Watch. And then he dropped his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And
that's,
then because I'm in the video for his one. No, when they came to the video shoot, I wasn't allowed to hear the song.
right.
Like I wasn't allowed to hear the song.
Yeah, I seen you in the video. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't let you hear the song.
No, so we had to hug to silence and shit. Like,
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
no.
yeah. I saw that right at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned there's certain things I want to bring up from that. So you mentioned obviously him bringing you to wireless.
Mm-hmm.
For you, was that the catalyst for like a lot of things now as well? I mean, it felt like after that, you're like, go 100 miles an hour now. Do you know what I mean? So do you feel like him doing that really
100%.
lit a fire in your belly, showed you what you could have?
It showed me where I could be. Like, I had no idea that was the world. What I thought was just YouTube, and then sit at home, YouTube, sit at home, that's it.
Yeah.
I had no idea you could instruct thousands and thousands of people singing your lyrics. It made no sense to me. It blew my mind completely.
Yeah.
Second I saw that, I said, forget it. This is long. This is my life. I need to make this my life. And I went for it.
He said to you that you were throwing shots in every freestyle.
Yeah.
So before Letter to Krept, I didn't know you two were cousins. So looking back afterwards, and I was listening to Slut again and listening to other freestyles, and then I suddenly clocked like, wow, he actually is throwing shots at Krept.
Bare shots. Yeah.
Was it intentional, or was it
No,
like?
it was man intentional. I was trying to throw jabs, like, so. That's what I'm talking about. So when I was owning how I was feeling, when I was going through the stage of owning my shit,
Yeah.
at that stage I knew I didn't like him.
Right.
I knew but I was mad bitter. So I was coming from the angle where my cousin ain't bringing me in, like,
Right.
my cousin he ain't telling people about my music, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. You get me? So I was mad bitter. I put up a freestyle of writing mad hard bars, forgetting I'm throwing shots at him, and I say, yeah, promote that for me, bro. And he wouldn't do it, and I'll be like, oh, man, can't even retweet my things. You get me?
Yeah. But obviously you got all these cousin comments.
Yeah, I got this. You get what I'm saying? Like, but now, like, I think I say a couple months ago, maybe like even a year ago, and come to the stage where I realize it's not about him bringing me in. It's about me being my own bringing. It's better I'm known for my own person. Like, literally, how you seen it. Oh shit, he's sick. What? And they're cousins. That's crazy. Rather than forever being known as his cousin.
Yeah, I mean, he says that in Letter to Cadet.
Yeah,
like, if he'd done it would have just been like, oh, that's Krept's cousin.
What I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Even when I'm talking to Conan and everyone, it's like, not bringing me in created the hunger in me, innit? How I see it is like, same thing I told my friends. There's two options. They say, well, promote my stuff. I'm like, right, bro, I can do two things. I have one or two things. It's like a trainer. If you're a boxer, I can either come to your fights and be shouting at you from the corner, or I can not show up to the fights and be with you in the gym and teaching you how to really fight. So even when I'm not there, you're still knocking man out. You're still fighting the fight you need to know. You need to fight, innit? And I prefer to be the guy in the gym, so I can actually train you. So when I'm not there, rather than your views only coming when I'm promoting, and then when it's a time when it's inconvenient for me to promote, then you have no career of your legs to stand on. Do you know what I mean? So he helped me. He started being the guy in the gym and was really training me up, man. Training me, teaching me so many things, even up till now and that. So
you're sick with the analogies, you know. I love the analogies you're putting out there. So that whole situation obviously made you two close again. Like, it's rekindled the relationship.
That music has saved our relationship. 100%.
That's sick. And not only that, it's given us all as fans something to. I know what you do. It's not necessarily storytelling rap because it's not fake stories. You know what I mean? So I love Beef Records and I love listening to storytelling rap, but. So that's that whole situation there. Like, I was just listening to. I'm a lyrics guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, sick, bruv. The Commitment EP.
Yeah,
mate. Sick.
Thanks, man.
Again, like, just more work, more lyrics for me to digest and that. Were you happy with the sales figures?
Yeah, I was over the moon. What? I didn't like. For me, sometimes I still don't understand why people are interested in me. Sometimes, in it, like, I don't know why, but it's like I don't know how to put it. Like, I still get shocked when people say they're fans of my music, when the people show me love. When I have shows and people are coming out, like 800 people are coming just to see me, I'm like, why are you here? Like in my head, it doesn't register how far I've come. So when I saw how many thousands of people bought the project, I was like, what? Like, why are you doing that for me? Like,
it's relatable, bro. That's why. It's because you're saying stuff that people feel. You're not saying I'm in the club like drinking Ace and this and that and gold and cars and all this. Do you know what I mean? It's just normal. It's
gonna be like Blaine, innit? So it's like, it's like, oh, okay.
It's because it's your life. It's like,
yeah. So I don't see it, innit? Do you know what I mean? But every time I see someone and they're a fan, I'm like, well, okay, well, like, thanks, man. Like, shit, like,
yeah.
That means a lot. You get me?
I like want to know why.
Yeah.
I think when I clocked the video for that, like, it's sick. What gave you the idea to do the animated video?
Manager.
Okay.
Yeah, he just said, yeah, boom. He said it'll be a sick thing to go with this song.
Yeah.
And I put so much faith in him. I was like, yeah, cool, let's go, man.
That's, you know why? It's because he didn't want to sit all day at another video shoot. They're long, innit? You know what? Outsource it. Get the animation guy. We don't have to spend a day at a video shoot again. But no, that's
also it's a fun vibe. Do you know what I mean? Like, it gives a fun vibe, which is what we wanted. Do you know what I mean?
And again, that's a good performance record, and that's something like
yeah.
something you could do live and people will get hyped to rather than have to listen to. Who's the animator? Are we letting that out? Or is that top secret so we don't get everyone else doing animated videos? You forgot his name.
Let's just say
right, so we'll just say it was top secret. We don't want everyone jumping on that. No Way featuring Donaeo.
Yeah, man.
Another banger. We've been playing that hard on the station here as well.
Thank you so much, man.
Again, another good one for the clubs.
Yeah, man.
It feels like that's the kind of vibe that someone like Young Thug might go on as well.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But for me, you're the type of artist, like I say, I'm into lyrics. You make it difficult to listen to mumble rappers.
That's how I want it to be, man.
Do you know what I mean, man?
Yeah,
but
man.
When you have that kind of record to write to, is it difficult when you're 100%. One day you're doing something deep and emotive and then the next day you're like, right, let's turn up?
100%. But it's like you got to see the difference between doing it for you and then doing it for the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's almost like the business aspect of it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not the personal what you really love to do. Donaeo's amazing. Like how Donaeo has done so much for my career. Like an untold amount. Man. Like he's done a ridiculous amount for my career. But some songs are like just good moves to make. Do you know what I mean? No Way was a sick. But so sometimes when it's time to write lyrics for the clubs don't really like the intricacies and punchlines and wordplays and even lyricism. They don't really like lyricism. They want to hear singing along, almost like basic stuff. So sometimes you do feel like you're dumbing yourself down.
Yeah.
But maybe it's also tapping into something new as well, because that's something that I'm not amazing at. Do you know what I mean? Where I'm actually making it melodic and catchy, and do you know what I mean? So that's something I've got to work on. So I wouldn't even say dumbing it down. It's more about me just tapping into another field or learning something new and then developing on something new as well. Mm-hmm. But it does feel, right now it feels weird. It does feel uncomfortable to do so, but anything new is supposed to feel like that.
Yeah. So you're looking to master that lane as well.
Yeah.
What's your favourite record of Commitment?
I'd say probably Stereotype or Gypsy Flow.
Okay, yeah.
Gypsy Flow was me tapping back into the old Cadet.
Again, they're two like completely separate types of songs.
I felt good doing the old school again. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Young again.
Is there? Do you think there's a little reunion on the cards somewhere?
I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to see us both. I mean, all link up as grown as we are now.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That'd be a killer record.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Gypsy Flow remix, maybe.
That'd be cold.
Who would be your ultimate collaboration, like dead or alive, if you could have anyone on the track? Michael Jackson.
Yeah, 100%. I'd just be in awe. I don't know how our sounds would complement each other. I'd just be over the moon to be on a song with him, to be fair with you. That's all I care about.
Yeah, it's probably the most common answer. Him or Bob Marley are the ones that people say most.
Something a bit different then. Most interesting collab. Who I'd love to collab with,
yeah. How about alive? Someone that's still alive, so we can make it happen.
And make it happen, yeah. James Blake.
James Blake.
He's so sick.
What's he like? He's what do you do? One of the talent shows or something? No, who's? I'm trying to think.
James Blake. He's got a song with Chance the Rapper, Part Time Love. He's got okay, I'll do someone else. Who else is dope? Dead or Alive.
I know the name. I can't visualize his voice.
His sound is just so different.
I'm gonna have to check him out after.
Check him out. Dead or Alive. London, I'd say Shaka, 100%.
Shaka's my guy, man.
He's see Shaka. I've been a fan of Shaka from early. Like, fanatic of Shaka. You get me? I probably know all the stuff. Everything he's got on YouTube, probably know every single word to. Do you know? You see the relationship with me and Shaka? That I'm a fan first, isn't it? So like it's hard to conversate when you're a fan, innit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I'm in awe still. Like his music gives me goosebumps and stuff. Do you get me? So So I'm in proper awe on that. So
he's an incredible guy, man.
Ridiculously.
Guy. There was a video that went viral. There was people talking about it and all sorts of you getting nicked.
Yeah.
I saw the Snapchat Q&A as well.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, I don't know, is he spinning this and just actually he did get pinched and he's just saying, nah, it's a video. Yeah. But then obviously it's, 100 phone calls?
Yeah,
sick. So like, in the first instance, that viral video, was that a deliberate promo thing or was that actually just someone happened to see you shooting the video?
And then we got the video back.
Right, so you didn't set it up?
No, so the first time I saw the video was on I'm Just Bates page.
Right, okay.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I started getting peppered off, and I thought, okay,
Pepe.
okay, people think I got nicked. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, say that. When the video drops, everyone's gonna feel stupid, isn't it? And then
Yeah.
it dropped, man. It shut everyone down.
To be fair, I think that whole situation actually helped promo
helped,
for the
of
video.
course,
Because like myself as well, I was like, I don't know if I believe him or not. Like, he might have actually, but he might have got nicked for something really dumb, like nicking a Mars bar or something like.
No, never. Not me.
But no, that's another sick song, man.
Thank you, man.
Instagram girls.
Yeah.
That's another thing that went viral. I actually first saw that through Lad Bible.
Oh yeah.
So did you know they posted that in the first place?
Lad Bible.
Yeah.
Unilad. Lad Bible.
Or was it Unilad? My bad. Yeah, so Unilad posted
I knew they
it.
posted it.
And
big shout out to Unilad as well, man.
Yeah, and did that? Do you feel like that helped? Did that bring a lot of attention your way?
Yeah, look, like you just said yourself. Well, to be fair, you're the first person I've heard say it.
Right.
That come from Unilad.
Right.
But even you being the first person, that's enough for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's done well. It literally went viral. It hit like 1 million views.
I saw it just come up on my Facebook feed, but I recognised your face, and then it said something about it didn't have your name.
It said this guy,
and it said this guy talks about girls on Instagram, or I can't remember the caption, but because I saw your face, I was like, this isn't like any guy. So I listened to it, and then I read the comments straight away. Oh, it's Cadet. We'll say it's Cadet.
Okay,
it's Cadet. And then I think they edited their thing and tagged your Facebook page in there.
I got loads of messages like, "Wow, they don't rate you. They couldn't use this guy. Who's this guy? He's this guy."
some guy.
Yeah, man. I got a big shout out to Unilad, man. They saw something and posted it up, man. Also shout out to Axel as well, man. But yeah, man, I'm grateful, bro, man. Anytime someone enjoys my work, I'm over the moon. Because I remember not getting no love from my work. So now, if one person says they love something, I'm over the moon about it, man.
But it's these little videos when you're sat in the car. It almost feels like. For me, it feels like you're sat in the car, maybe waiting for someone, and you're like, "Oh, I've got 20 minutes to kill."
No,
you know what? Let's just wake up the social media a bit, and you do it like the one with Big Tobes.
Yeah, like it's because like I like to think I'm good at making music, innit? But just rapping is what's home for me. Do you know what I mean? Back when I couldn't afford my friend to edit a video, so I just rap, so he hasn't got editing, can just upload it.
Yeah.
I've had to master just spitting. Like when all the man used to get together, spitting is my thing. Do you know what I mean? So if I can put the raw essence of what I do on like YouTube or on the internet, which is why I like to think a lot of my freestyles do really well. Do you know what I mean? It's the essence of me just spitting. I do it all the time, and the car is home for me. Like the car, I don't live there, but the car is like if I can't sleep, I just go sit in the car and play some music and write. Or if I got a song to write to, I just go park up anywhere, find a car park and just spit. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's sit in the car just spitting. Like that's my studio on it. Do you know what I mean? So when I go to the studio, I can just lay down, but the car is home for me.
Yeah. Another record, the one that I'm into at the moment quite heavily, is your Ooh remix.
Yeah.
Like it's sick, but it's a proper remix because you redid the beat.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. Donaeo made the beat as well. That's what's mad.
You made the beat.
No, Donaeo did.
Oh, Donaeo did. Oh, okay. Shouts to Donaeo.
He's huge, man.
I didn't even know that.
He's huge.
What made you go with a different beat? Why not just use the original?
Do you know what's mad? Like, the whole truth is, this is what I'm saying. Donaeo has played such a big role in my career. Yeah. He sent me the beat and said, "Yo, I think you should do an emotional bars, but with the younger me flow." I said, "Alright, cuz." Yeah, but I don't like telling Donaeo no, innit? So I was like, "Alright, fam, yeah, cool, I'm gonna do that still." And I switched it up. And then I put the video out, and he was like, "Fam, why didn't you tell me you wasn't gonna do emotional thing? This is harder than the emotional thing. Why didn't you tell me?" I was like, let's get he's waffling around and that. But yeah, and then that was it. And then we just remixed it. And it started doing well, man. Like, I'm surprised how well it has done, to be fair with you, man. I'm so surprised. And it was a different kid that I haven't given to the scene before.
Yeah, but again, I think it's because it's a different beat and it's an actual remix like they used to do back in the day, a whole new beat. Similar flow, obviously you take some of the words, but because it's completely different, it's not just you spitting on the same thing.
Her beat, that's what I wanted to make it like a London remix, basically. Do you know what I mean? Like our remix rather than just running with her thing. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to not really run with her buzz, but also make it something of our own. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn bits, man.
No, it is sick, man. So yeah, back to Korn. The link up with Tobes. Obviously, everyone first saw it when you guys went in the car, the back and forth. Yeah. I love the concept for the song. Like it's proper funny, man. It made me laugh. Which one of you came up with the idea for that first?
It's 50-50, to be fair.
Right.
Yeah, I can't take props for that, and I don't think he can take props for that. It was 50-50. Like, it was just something that came from just vibing off each other. Do you know what I mean? It's like back and forth about man. Like, just because we diss each other, innit? Every time we're around each other. Like, so we just diss each other, but the vibes just came, man, and then we just turned the same conversation we would probably have in real life into bars. And that was it.
How did you write it? I'm always intrigued when there's certain records where like you might cut each other off or come in and out, and it's not just a set 16 chorus.
So
16.
what you do, or how I really normally pattern it, is I turn a conversation into bars.
Right.
So where I would cut you off if you said something, let's just do that in the bars. Where you would cut me off, let's just do that in the bars, innit? Do you know what I mean? Rather than just so it's so structured. It needs to sound as authentic as a conversation.
Yeah.
Because that adds to it. Do you know what I mean? And then that's it. Just turn a conversation into bars.
I saw you tweet about like, should we do something? That obviously means you must have had the conversation already that you're gonna do something.
Yeah, we are thinking about doing it, but I know we've got a lot on this year, innit? So I don't want to pull it off too late, innit? Also got a lot of things on my plate as well, so I don't actually know, but
Strike
it'll be
while the
good.
iron's hot.
It'll be good. It'll be good to get something done. But if we can't, then hopefully, I think we like to make such an imprint in the game now that if we did do it any time down the line, it would still be, do you know what I mean? Still be well received.
Even just like a 5-track.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Like mini mixtape or something.
Like a mini small EP or something. I don't know, something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it'll be dope, man. But if we can get it together, I think it'll be sick. But if we can't, then just know there's going to be something substituting that, like wavy music substituting that.
The other thing you did, obviously, the Who, What, Where remix.
Yeah.
What happened with that? Because the video came up, Devs threw his toys out the pram, and then the video came down again.
So we took it down. Like, not him. We took it down.
Right. Okay.
Because he was like he wanted to get a chance.
Right.
Yeah, so we started getting comments that we're not giving him a chance. So we said, okay, cool. This is just a remix, innit? So it's nothing for us. Do you know what I mean? So took it down now, and then someone sent me a tune where someone else is saying the exact same bar. So Devs took the bar from another youth. The song was uploaded a year ago before Devs done his thing.
Right.
So we said, oh, man's got to throw his toys out the pram for a tune that's not even his. So we said, alright, cool, we're just going to pull it back up again.
So the Who, What, Where,
someone else's.
it's not Devs, it's someone else's from way back.
Yeah.
Right, and then it's just obviously gone viral through him.
So that video went viral about...
Whose is it? Whose is the original one?
A guy called Blacks from Brixton.
Okay.
On the exact same beat, he goes, wow, who, what, where? And then Mama just took it and repeated it, innit?
Right.
And that was it, he ran with it.
So Blacks did it over a year ago.
Blacks did it over a year ago, so we said, wow, do you know what?
So what are you doing with yours now?
It's just up there, innit?
It's back up now already?
It's back on LinkedIn.
Oh, okay, right, cool. So that's it, that's as deep as the situation goes.
No, it's nothing mad. It's nothing mad. There was no labels or there's nothing. We took it down to give the boy a chance. Because he thought like, well, we did hit him up to say, well, come be in the video.
Yeah, I heard about
that. But he went on it. He was on some, I have no idea what he's on still.
No.
He's probably going to drop a video soon, I reckon. I don't know.
I don't think anyone knows. I don't think he knows. You had 2 headline shows this year.
Yeah, man.
And a pretty good response, man. I didn't make it to the shows, but I saw off the timeline that it was popping.
Yeah.
How did you know it was the right time to do headline
shows?
shows?
I didn't. My manager and my booking agent, they said now's the time to let's do something like this, or let's do something like that. Like, they knew. I have no idea what this is. I'll be real with you. I have no idea. My mind track is literally, all I know how to do is really make music. And probably that's it, bro.
Were you nervous before the shows? Like,
what?
I mean, I guess obviously with ticket sales and stuff, you know people are going to show up.
Bricking it. What? I was bricking it. Like I'm saying to you, like I'm being dead serious. I don't understand why some people do check for me, innit?
Yeah.
When I get these views, I'll be like, why are you keep on watching me? I know people that don't want to see me. Like, why do you want to see me? I don't get it. So I was bricking it. Yeah. 800 people. Why 800 people want to buy tickets to my show? I don't get it. To see me, I forget about it. And then they do, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, and even when they do, you still think it's fake. And then when you see the line, and the line's going round the corner, like the line is like a friggin', it's long, like.
Yeah, I saw. I think it was like a short. It was like a short video, maybe a Snapchat video. Actually, someone posted it.
The line was like longer than I've seen lines for raves. Like it was
mad, going
round the shops, like almost onto the high street and that. Like I'm like, not only why you coming, why did you travel to see me? But why are you queuing up to see me? Like I don't queue up for nothing. Like I go in the bank, there's a queue. I'm keeping it moving. Like
yeah,
and you queue up to see me. Just chat. Just say Cadet. Yeah, I'm mad grateful. Like, but yeah, so I get nervous every single time, bro. Every single time I get nervous. But I feel like you're meant to get nervous if you care about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think it's a good thing. It just keep you on your toes, isn't it?
Exactly that, man. I feel like the day you're not nervous, you don't care about that much.
The fire's gone.
It becomes just work.
You got a show coming up with the game as well.
Yeah.
You nervous about that or?
Yeah, of course. So I'm nervous. Opening up for the game, but my nerves are more like, how am I gonna make them forget about the game? Not make them forget about the game, but do you know what I mean? How am I gonna? Like, it's competition in my eyes, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Bro, I feel like they have already, to be honest. Like, I feel like from what I've seen, the buzz around the show is more about you being there than him. Bro. That's what's mad.
So now all it means is I got 15 minutes to put on a real show.
Yeah.
Not to open up for the game. I got 15 minutes to put on a show. Like, it's got to drag me off the stage. Like, I'm not saying no names, yeah, but I've opened up for people before, and they've just forgotten about the person that, like, afterwards, it's like, oh, that was like Cadet featuring blah blah blah, and it was his show. Do you know what I mean? So it's about doing that again for someone at the game.
Yeah.
Wiping them out, not wiping them out, of course. Mad love on that, mad love on that. But it's like, yo, like, competition, innit? Like, I'm gonna show you how we do it. Still, I'm gonna shut down so much. You're gonna want to fly me around wherever you go. I promise you. Like, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
So I'm nervous, but how I'm seeing it is I got a headline show on Monday, but I'm only on stage for like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make it count.
Yeah, that's sick. That's a good mind state. And I know you can shut things down, man. Like I said, I did a show with you back in Brighton. I think early this year or late last year or something, and just seeing your performance, the way you interact with the crowd, like, game over. No pun intended. Right, we've got to a bit called the fun bit.
Okay, cool.
So this is where we find out about Cadet from a different angle.
Right,
so
cool.
Cadet, you ready for the fun bit?
Yeah, let's make it happen, man.
I like this one because you said you've had every job ever.
Yeah.
What's the worst job you ever had?
Worst job, William Hill, man.
William Hill, the betting shop.
William Hill was like a legal crack house. I swear to God. It's like a legit.
See that as analogies again, yeah.
Yes, it's a legit. Oh my God, it's the most negative legal place you can probably be on earth, man.
Yeah.
So that had my spirit so low. So yeah, that in it. I say that's the worst job I ever have.
If you could swap lives with any celebrity, who would it be?
Ooh, swap lives with any celebrity. Who would I swap lives with?
The Game, and then don't show up on Monday.
That makes mad sense. Who's the man? Mayweather. Yeah.
Money Mayweather. What's your favourite movie?
What's my favourite movie, man? I feel like I should know this. Of all time, yeah? I don't know, you know? Godfather's sick. Okay, let's go with Godfather for now.
Godfather.
No, wait, I feel like I can sound way better than that, man. What's my favourite movie? I'm a movie head as well, you know? Oh, do you know what's sick? Okay, well, most recent movie that I really, really like is Don't Breathe. Have you seen Don't Breathe?
No. It's, with the blind guy, yeah? He's like a ninja.
Fam. Oh my God, watch that film, please.
Yeah, I haven't had the chance to see it yet.
Oh my God, that film was wavy.
Yeah.
That, and you seen Trance?
No.
Oh, Trance and Don't Breathe for now, I'd say.
I don't know where everyone gets all the time to watch these movies, bro.
It's so sick, but Trance and Don't Breathe.
Trance. Yeah, don't breathe. I've seen the trailer for Don't Breathe. It's definitely on the list.
Sick.
What are you afraid of? Spiders. Like how afraid?
Failing most. You know, I prefer to die before I fail.
That's the driving force then.
Yeah.
But with spiders, how bad is it? Like
I'm not running out the room.
Right.
But I'm not moving it, innit?
So a little spider just lands in your hand.
A spider comes into my house, I'm moving out before I put him out. Yeah, it's mad.
What did you want to be as a kid?
A lawyer.
A lawyer?
Only because I heard it was the right thing to do.
Right.
And I heard you got paid. But not because I actually wanted to be a lawyer. I hated law. But because I thought that was how I was going to make mum happy.
Right. Okay. Nicki or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Oh, really?
Yeah, easy.
That's cool. At least Nicki for me, that's fine.
Yeah.
What would you tell a younger you?
Fix the fuck up, fam. Or what would I tell him? Chase your dreams. Like, without sounding mad cliche, stop all the bullshit you're doing. Now, do so much bullshit and chase your dream. You're a rapper, innit? Go be a rapper. Like, forget everything else and come out of your feelings. That's what I tell myself. Come out of my emotions. Oh my God, I was so deep in my emotions. It was long. Yeah, that's what I tell myself.
Good advice, bruv. Good advice. So the Commitment EP is out now.
It's out now, man.
You know what the best thing about it? No, not the best thing, but a good thing about it. It's only $3.99.
Yeah.
Like, so people that say, oh, you know, I can't buy it. Like, $3.99. Come on, if you're going to the chicken shop after this chicken connoisseur's done his videos, you're spending more than $3.99 on a chicken meal.
Yeah.
Get the Commitment EP.
It's that real, man.
What else is coming in terms of projects and music? We're just about to hit 2017.
There's so much coming. Like
I saw you tweet about that. You're sitting on a lot of stuff.
So much coming. Yeah, like I've got so much coming and quality music as well. Instagram Girls is gonna drop. I've got a song called Meat Meal that's gonna be dropping as well. I really do love that song.
Okay.
But besides that, there's so much. Like I couldn't tell you because there's so much. Like it's like there's not plans. Like the plan is only to work hard every day. The plan isn't Monday have this out. Like March have that out. It's to work hard every day because that potentially that could be ready for January. Do you know what I'm saying? To start working hard and making today count. So I can't give you too far ahead. But Meek Mill and Instagram Girls are gonna come out. I think they should definitely do well.
Before the end of the year?
No, I'd say after the year. But it's just working hard. Well, the thing is, if you don't know what I'm doing and I'm not working hard enough in it, do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be in your face either way in it until I'm no longer the underrated legend.
Sick. Well, thank you for passing through,
Thanks for
bro.
having me, man.
It's been good.
Man.
It's been good.
Thank you for having me, man.
DJ Double here with Cadet.